Thank you, boys. Aren't you nice? My first selection is a brand new tune called The Best Things in Life Are Free. The moon belongs to everyone. The best things in life are free. Well, you certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
I went to the doctor. I said, "Doctor, it hurts every time I do this."
What'd he say?
He said, "Don't do this." I told him, I said, Doctor, you gotta help me. I got a terrible pain right here underneath my rib." He said, "Have you ever had that pain before?" I said, "Yes." He said, "You got it again?"
The moon belongs to everyone. The best thing. Now what's wrong?
Oh, gosh. Every time I close my eyes, I see spots.
Why don't you go to the doctor?
No, I just see spots.
Oh, I blew it. Yes, I'm sorry. Come here, Dick. Let's try that. Gee, one more run on it. What's wrong?
Oh, gosh. What am I going to do? Every time I close my eyes, I see spots.
Did you see a doctor?
No, just spots.
That's much better. That's much better that way. See, I do walk, and all of a sudden I did it. Oh, what's wrong?
I got into an elevator. I saw a woman in the elevator. She was stark naked.
What did you say to her?
I said, "My wife has an outfit just like yours."
The moon belongs to everyone. The best thing. You look stunned.
Guess what?
What happened?
I went into the automat. I put a lead nickel in the slot.
And
guess what came out?
What?
The manager.
Did he tell you? Did he tell you to get the lead out? No. The moon belongs to everyone. The best things in life are free. You look like you got trouble.
I do have trouble. My wife wants a facelift.
Well, why don't you help her out?
I can't afford it. I told her to get her body lowered.
Thank you, Knuckles. The moon belongs to everyone. The best things in life are...
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dishes.
Dishes who?
This is the worst sketch I've ever been in.
I agree. So that's why I always say it belongs to everyone. The best things in life are free. And now it's time for the featured performer on tonight's bill.
I have nothing to do with that last sketch. And now, quick story. Two fellas sitting in the park, bareheaded, on a warm and sultry day. A pigeon comes by and doodles on one of the guy's heads. His friend says, "I'll get a piece of paper." This guy says, "Too late. That pigeon is miles away by this time."
It's the Mike Douglas Show. With Mike's co-host this week from Ages Enough, Dick Van Patten. And their guest, George Jessel. Hit singer Roger Voudouris. The incredible Hulk, Lou Ferrigno. And now, here's the star of our show, Mike Douglas.
Thank you.
have really put my co-host through his paces this week. He's been the stooge in all of our burlesque sketches. And we've had him dress up like a gas station attendant and like a human mop. And we practically killed him when we taught him to be a gymnast. Here's one of the best sports around and certainly one of the nicest co-hosts we've ever had. Here is Dick Van Patten.
We'll be right back to visit with Dick and George Jessel.
Smucker's is doing something new with your favorite fruit. Making each flavor with all the fruit and half the sugar of regular jams and jellies, but no artificial sweeteners. Introducing Smucker's low sugar spreads. Half the sugar and all the good fruit taste. With a name like Smucker's, it has to be good.
If wintertime means cold, damp feet to you, get Dr. Scholl's Thermocushion and sheep wool fleece insoles. Sheep wool fleece insoles give fluffy warmth to women's or men's boots and slippers, while thin thermocushions with space-age insulation protect feet from cold and dampness in any shoe. Cold feet, damp feet, keep them warmer and drier with Dr. Scholl's Thermocushion and Dr. Scholl's sheep wool fleece insoles.
Look for this display.
From Chicago Federal Savings, gifts, stereos, comforters, a food processor. And there's something else to think about, and that's highest interest. No bank, savings and loan, or money market fund can pay you more with guaranteed rates and insured safety. Visit the Chicago Federal office near you. Downtown, Northbrook, Lyle, Tinley Park, Villa Park. Gifts for saving, like this cute little guy. Chicago Federal Savings.
Since 1912, Homers has handcrafted exceptional upholstered furniture. Today, you can still save money by buying directly from the manufacturer at Homers.
One thing you probably don't share with your husband is his credit history. But now the law gives you that right. Just ask companies where you share charge accounts to report the credit history in both names. So if you ever have to get by on your own, you'll have your own credit history to help you get the credit you deserve.
Dick, you've been at this so long, and did you ever do any vaudeville at all in your...
No, I was never in vaudeville. I wish I had been.
Isn't that a great era?
I'm a great admirer of vaudeville. I mean, I remember a lot of the fellas and everything. I had great respect for them, really. I'm very excited about George Jessel.
Having done what we've done all this week, there's nothing worse than going out and doing something you think is hilarious, and the audience just goes... Boy, I mean, you can hear your heartbeat, you can feel your own pulse. But are you like all performers when you're going to go into a theater? What's the first thing you check out about a theater?
Oh, well, this is before I was married. When I was on the road, I was a single young guy, and you'd play split weeks. You'd be in one city for 3 days, and you shoot to another city for 3 days. And as soon as I would get to the theater, I would try to find out whether they had ushers or usherettes. And I was always happy when there was usherettes, because then you always, maybe you might meet a pretty girl or something.
That's terrific. Are you really excited about meeting this man?
I have great respect for Mr. Jessel.
So do I.
He really do.
Is. He's really an institution, this man, in American comedy. Hundreds of comedians imitate him, and millions of Americans love him. Here's the Toastmaster General, George Jessel.
You know, it's so long since I've seen you. I thought you were Mickey Rooney when I first came. I must tell you this quickly, if I may. I've been on a lot of television shows, I think more times with Mike and with anyone else, except this fellow years ago, Cousin, is it? Johnny Cousin? Whatever. Anyhow, I've never seen at any television show, particularly the afternoon, so many attractive young women and matured women as I see before me here at the Mike Douglas Show.
Yes.
I let my eyes panorama.
They agree. What were you going to say?
I let my eyes panorama, right, left. They're a tinge of gray, they're a blonde, they're a deep brunette. It's like looking out upon a garden of roses. Here and there's a weed, but that's life. We got that left over from the vaudeville sketch.
That's so wonderful. What are the lines and the things that have stayed with you all these years from vaudeville? What do you think is the funniest thing that's ever been said on a vaudeville stage?
Well,
is there any such thing as a new joke is what I'm getting at?
Well, there is, and never the end if they hold up. Now, I've told many stories, and somebody says, oh, you told that before. Well, Jolson sang Mammy for 50 years, so I can tell the joke 3 times. So a good joke stands up. Just like that opening joke that I told, you know, at the end of the vaudeville thing.
Sure.
That was told to me in 1911 by Eddie Cantor.
No.
So help me, really.
I never heard it before.
Well, you don't read the variety. But anyway...
When you and Cantor and Jolson and people like that just sat around, you know, schmoozing, just relaxing, what kind of names did you guys drop? Because you were the only people around then.
Well, no, there were the legitimate theater in New York. We had 66 theaters and 60 big stars. A gentleman, too, who at the end of the play would make a curtain speech. And if they played in Newark or Cleveland, they talked about the city and so on. It was another kind of a business altogether. And you didn't sit around with Jolson.
You didn't know from these microphones.
Jolson never saw a microphone until he was way past 60. Wow. We used to sing in ballparks. We used to sing, pardon me, I got to get a room tonight. And that's Pearl, 1912. No, you didn't sit around much with Jolson, because you didn't want to talk to many people.
Was he a nice man?
He was the greatest entertainer that ever lived. There isn't anybody 50th, but I did the services when he died. And he didn't like anybody but himself. I'll never forget, this is in one of my books, too, when he was told that Ruby Keeler had left him. He called the musical director in and said, play April Showers 2 tones higher. I'll be able to cry easy then. He's a tough guy.
He really loved her, though.
He loved himself. Oh. And he didn't... He didn't want me to bury him, you know. He
didn't want you to do the eulogy?
No, here's what he said. His wife told me, Earl, I don't feel good. And if anything happened to me, don't let Jessel do the eulogy. He ain't gonna steal my funeral. But when I did the eulogy, I never spoke about the man, only the artist. And boys, there was nothing like him. I came to see him once at the Apollo Theater in Chicago. And the show was over about 11 o'clock, and he was all washed up. And he said, now, you folks are going to go out, drink some bad whiskey, use the prohibition, stay here. And he stayed on until 3 o'clock in the morning. Jeez. And they were still...
How long did he perform altogether? What time did he go on?
Oh, about 8:40.
Stayed until 3 in the morning?
Oh, yes. And I had to tell him, somebody just sent you a watch. Or your mother is sick, otherwise he'd have stayed on all night. Nobody like him.
The other day, this man told, Dick Patten told a story on this show about an experience he had at age 15 where he went out with a stripper and she got him to have his arm tattooed and everything, and she took him to a drugstore. She bought about $39 worth of stuff for herself, and then when she got to the door, she opened the door and she says, oh, my husband's here, and he ran like a thief, you know, at 15. I mean, he's not gonna, he doesn't want to tussle. He figured he was home free after he paid the bill at the drugstore, which was like a fortune in those days. Did you ever have anything like that happen to you, George?
No, but I've heard funnier stories than you just...
Yeah, but you haven't heard them on television. No. Did you ever go out with a chorus girl?
Well, I produced many musical shows on Broadway, and on several occasions, my girls were very, very pretty.
When you were a young boy, though, did you ever go out with an older lady? As a young boy like Dick did?
Betsy Ross. Barbara Fritzsche and I had quite a thing. No, I didn't do much running around. In fact, I waited until I got older before I went around with anybody. And I was very ambitious as a young boy.
What was your approach towards women? Because you...
Well, to be gentleness first, and then at the right time, not to send a lot of bouquets or postal cards, meet me tonight, I love you. Then whatever the question was, no, you can't kiss me, or whatever it was I've asked. And then either it was over or it was on. But I was fortunate in being associated with, I would say at least two of the most beautiful women that the screen has ever known, or public life. Norma Talmadge was my wife for 10 years, and she was the most beloved picture actress of her time. And my last wife was Lois Andrews, and she, funny thing, she was on the front page of magazines 24 times in 1 year. And she was very young when I married her, and I didn't know that. And then
You didn't know that she was young?
No, because she had been a showgirl on Broadway when she was 14.
Oh, my gosh.
And she was this cigarette girl at the Earl Carroll Theater here.
At the Earl Carroll Vanity.
Years ago, may it rest in peace. And so I didn't know. And then everybody made jokes about it after that.
You almost you almost married Rita Hayworth, didn't you?
I tell you what happened. Have I got time?
Sure.
We were to go to an opening of a picture, a movie that Columbia made. And Harry Cohn, the head of the studio, may he rest in peace, or anywhere he wants to rest, I don't care. And he asked me would I take Miss Hayworth, and I said I'd be very pleased and complimented. And I took her there. Then they took pictures of us coming out, and in a nightclub at a clinch, and we finally believed what the press had said. We were not in love with each other. Well, I didn't know. Anyhow, we went to Vegas to get married, and I think this is in my book. And she was asleep with her lovely head upon my shoulder. And she awakened when the guy stopped for gas. And she said, you know something? I've never loved anybody like I love you, Phil. No, I don't want that.
No. We'll be right back with more George Jessel.
Osco shows their prices. That's honest.
He answers all my questions. I like that.
Osco's prescription price board tells you how low our prices really are. Our service is courteous. And after Osco fills your prescription, you can shop for groceries. Most have food stores right next door. Saves a trip.
Got everything in one trip. Save some time and some gas.
Take good care of yourself. Save the Osco way.
This is my country, rich in music, rich in culture, and known throughout the world for its cuisine. 4 million people will visit my country this year, and they will enjoy the pleasures of life. My country satisfies all hungers and is enjoyed by all. My name is Cesar Dovalina. Welcome to my country. Welcome to my restaurants.
There's a La Margarita restaurant west of Eden's on Dempster in Morton Grove.
Marshall Fields has designs for a winter white sale. Fieldcrest's finest blanket, the touch of class. Its luxurious Permasoft finish won't pill, mat, or shed. And the extra-wide nylon satin binding has triple lock stitching for long-lasting durability. You'll love the marvelous choice of colors at just $34.95 for the twin size. Discover this lovely Fieldcrest design at wonderful savings at all Marshall Field stores.
Saturday night at 10:30, an award-winning scientist discovers a way to transform people into snakes.
What's the matter with you people, anyway? You crazy or something? Carrying a snake around like that in a car?
You are the future, David. Just as Adam was the first man, you are the first creature of the next evolution.
Strother Martin and Dirk Benedict star in the suspense thriller
I want to show George's book. I love the title, The World Lived In. That's a good title.
The world I lived in, yes, and it's the almost, well, everything that could be printed about my long career. And, of course, some things. In this permissive day, you know, you can do anything. I saw one of those phony pictures the other day, and I was embarrassed. And the third time I saw it, I am more embarrassed. But this book has 40 pictures in it as well. And anybody who has any interest in the theater, you know, the stage theater and all, and the television, there you are.
Yeah.
And
we have, there is a beautiful young lady sitting in our audience. I'd like to put a camera on, and I'd like for you to introduce her to.
I'd be very pleased. I am very honored to have a very beautiful daughter whom we call Chris, and she's in the audience now. Get up, sweetheart.
Stand up now.
Come up. Hi, Kate. You got the camera on? You know, some people say, what are you doing now? Because I haven't appeared very often on television the last year or two. But I write a column for newspapers, Las Vegas Sun, several others, and this magazine. With a strange title, but a good title, The Gambling Times. And this is the last picture.
Oh, let me show
that
this.
you do it.
It's the last picture ever of Groucho. And that's you talking to him.
Yes, and we were playing cards.
He was some great guy.
He had a very interesting guy. You know, he couldn't make a speech.
You're kidding.
No, he'd get up and shake if he had to make a speech. He could heckle another guy making a speech.
He'd sit next to you and tear you apart.
But not me.
He couldn't.
You know, when we'd come into Hillcrest Club, I had a table there. And no matter all the comedians were around, and he'd say, now, everybody keep quiet till Mr. Jessel finishes. He had a great regard for me, and particularly the last year of his life when he was rather lonely and had this one girl. And there are a lot of stories about her, and I know all about them. She had him live 10 years longer. He'd have died before. She made him get up and dance and made him talk, and she was a great boon to his last 10 years. Most of my wives wanted to shoot me.
How many times were you married, George?
3 times. But
Why
the columnists made a lot about it.
Would think about 7 or 8.
Oh, no. And when I married this very young girl, Lois Andrews, Cantor made a joke, said, Jessel is with me tonight, but his wife is in kindergarten and can't make it. So I came on with him one night after he said that and brought Mrs. Cantor on, who didn't look like Lois Andrews. It wasn't her fault, but she didn't look like her. So I said to Eddie, you go home with Ida, I'm going home with Lois, and we made an exit. He didn't tell the joke anymore like that.
You know, the other day, they honored you at a special dinner at the Friars. Who was there?
The mayor called it George Jessel's Day in Los Angeles. And I got a lot of plaques. In fact, I got more plaques than there were population in Israel. And, you know, anybody wants a lot of plaques, I'd be glad to change.
What were some of the things they said about you? Because I know Milton Berle hosted it.
Well, it wasn't a roast. I don't like that. No. I've outgrown the age of, you know, look what he did in Pittsburgh with the Chinaman, or whatever it is. Cheat him in the cards, you know, and that kind of stuff. So it was more of a tribute. You know, I founded the Friars Club out here.
I know.
And I did it for actors. We have 700 members, 2 actors, if you can call Burl. And anyhow, the 2 of us get along well.
You know,
now, I get along well with him. And
he was here yesterday.
I know he was.
I gotta tell you, he was here yesterday.
I saw some of the cards that he threw away.
And we tried something with him because he said that he has a joke file, which dates back 100 years.
2 vaults.
That's right. And he said that he could remember 150 to 200,000 jokes. And so we had a little test with him. We just threw subject matter at him, and he would tell a joke about it. You think you could top Burl? You want to try, George?
Well, my stories are more of a, not say serious nature, but an authentic nature.
All right, well, how about one about parents? Can you tell one about parents?
Well, now here's the scheme in this kind of thing. If you haven't got it in the first place, my mother passed away at a very early age, and my father too. So I know a little about the parents. But when you get stuck, like I would be now, you see, to get a joke in, I say, that reminds me. My parents once told me that when I grow up to learn something about religion, and I happened to be the speaker, by the way, at the Conference of Christians and Jews last year in Chicago. And they're a very receptive audience, like yours here today. I find that all men who believe and have faith in the Lord God have a good sense of humor. So I told 3 stories, a Catholic story, a Protestant story, and a Hebrew story, and they don't take too long. The Catholic story, Irish Catholic girl, ardently in love with a boy of the Jewish faith. But because of the supposed difference in belief in Almighty God, these 2 lovers are torn asunder, each family vying with the other. Make him turn, you turn, make him turn. And the Irish Catholic mother said, now, he must be more demonstrative and anxious than you. Make him turn Catholic, and you'll be married, we'll all be happy. And she got going to see my boyfriend, Max Newman, and Mother said, sell him a bill of goods of the joys of Catholicism. Tell him of the warm consolation for those who are penitent in the confessional. Sell him a bill of goods, and if he turns Catholic, he'll be married, and we'll all be happy. Came home, Max is going to turn Catholic, the wedding day was named. On the eve, the nuptial, the girl returned to home, started to cry, Mama, the wedding is off. Didn't you sell him? So I oversold him, now I want to be a priest.
That's great.
Now, I have an album of stories which I'm going to present, if you'd like, one to you and one to you.
Thanks.
And for your producer, because I got a lot of them. And it's
Be sure to give it to the producer.
It's based on a story I've told, not for the theater, called Watch the Owl. And it's a famous story where sex stories are allowed to be told.
My friend, we go back a lot of years together.
Yes.
And you have a classic routine, which you started, and a lot of people after you have done it.
Oh, yes.
But all you need is a telephone.
Would you like me to do it?
Would you do that for me?
Well, I had you know, an awful lot of guys have stolen this thing from me, but I have very little animosity. I believe what Mary Baker Eddy said, let no one's errors offend you but your own. So I don't hate these guys who stole my stuff. I just hope they would all fall off the Washington Monument someday. Operator, give me Imglick, 8614, please. Thank you. Hello, Mrs. Schwartz. How are you, Mrs. Schwartz? George Jessel. You what? Oh, my goodness. You just fell down the stairs and broke your ankle. At your age, Mrs. Schwartz, isn't that awful? Would you mind running up 2 flights and asking my mother to come down to the phone? Oh, she's there helping you out. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Put her on. Mama, Georgie, your son from the money every week. How are you feeling? You feel pretty good now, right? How did you like that bird I sent you home for the parlor? You cooked it? Mama, that was a South American bird. He spoke 5 languages. He should have said something. What have you been doing with yourself? Oh, you went to see a movie. What was the movie? The name of the movie? The Finish of Mohicone? Oh, The Last of the Mohicans. Oh. Who's making all that noise there? I hear somebody... Oh, that's little Moe Lee, my brother's friend. What is he screaming about? He just swallowed the $5 gold piece that I gave my brother Willie for Christmas? What are you going to do about it, Mom? Oh, Moe's going to live with us for a while. Goodbye, darling.
George Jessel. We'll be right back with Roger Voudouris right after this.
President Carter will speak to the nation tonight on the crisis in Afghanistan. Chicago teachers will not be paid today as the school financial crisis goes on. And Susan Anderson will interview the PTA president on how you can help educate your own children if the schools do close. That's in 1 hour on Channel 2 News at 5.
Hello, I'm John Eisenhower, chairman of the board of Academy Life Insurance Company. Is any member of your family a veteran? If so, please listen. Hospital costs have skyrocketed. In fact, they've more than doubled in the past 7 years. And every year, about half of all the families in America have at least one member hospitalized. If either you or your spouse is an honorably discharged veteran, then your family is eligible for Academy Life's Veterans Health Plan. This plan pays you $40 a day every day you or any covered member of your family is hospitalized up to a full year. That's $1,200 a month. And you're paid the full amount regardless of other insurance benefits you may receive. Here are some of the features of the Veterans Health Plan. No honorably discharged veteran or his family can be turned down for any reason. You qualify for group rates. Benefits are paid from the very first day of covered hospitalization every time you are hospitalized. Claims are paid directly to you or to anyone you choose. This Veterans Group Plan comes from the NCOA Veterans Division and is underwritten by Academy Life, a company that was founded to serve the needs of military personnel and veterans. We'd like to send you this free information kit telling you all about this inexpensive plan. It contains a complete description of all benefits and limitations. Read it in the privacy of your own home and see for yourself why I encourage all veterans to consider this protection for their families. Here's how to get your free information kit.
Call toll-free 800-228-3800. That's 800-228-3800. The information kit that General Eisenhower spoke of will be mailed to you free with no obligation. That's 800-228-3800. 800-228-3800. Operators are standing by. This is a free call.
My next guest's name isn't a common one, but as the hit single from his new album says, get used to it, because you'll be hearing a lot from young Roger Voudouris. Welcome.
I did not know what you were about. Something called love made me want to find out. Did not think you could ever care, but I'm out of control 'cause you're taking me there. I couldn't believe our love would last. It's coming on stronger, coming on so much faster. Get used to it, 'cause I'll be around. Yeah, you better get used to all my love. Get used to it, don't let me down. You pulled me in, so don't turn me around. You didn't hesitate and told me just how you feel. There ain't no mistake, 'cause this time is for real. I didn't believe our love would last. It's coming on stronger, coming on so much faster. Get used to it, 'cause I'll be around. Yeah, you better get used to all my love. Please, I'll be around you, because I'm crazy about you. I'll be around you, baby. You know I can't live without you. I'll be around you, baby, because I'm hungry for your love. So you better get used to it, 'cause I'll be around. Yeah, you better get used to all my love. Please, you better get used to all my love.
Roger Voudouris. And we're coming right back with the incredible Hulk, Lou Ferrigno himself.
Luxury is a warm towel, gently touching your skin, making you feel soft, special, even a little bit spoiled. Luxury is a Royal Classic towel from Canon, now 100% cotton for extra cotton comfort. Just feel it. Royal Classic from Canon, the all-cotton luxury towel with the low price tag. Now at white sale values.
When you've got a cold or flu, use mentholatum ointment. It can help soothe so many symptoms, it's like a medicine chest in a jar.
Dominic's Deli is featuring old-fashioned country-style sliced bacon at only 79 cents a pound. Fresh bacon is great from Dominic's.
This weekend at Evans, save one-half on hundreds of fabulous furs selected from the world's largest collection. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during Evans' $5 million fur clearance.
Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home.
or injuries. Keep antennas far away from power lines. Don't kill yourself for better reception. Make sure landings are well lit. Don't leave things on the stairs. And check loose carpets. Cutting your lawn before you look for hidden objects really isn't smart. Water and electricity are a deadly combination, so keep appliances away from sinks and tubs. Wearing loose clothing when cooking can be bad for your health. Being safe sure beats being sorry. So find out what can go wrong. Learn about home safety from the people who know all about it. Write CPSC, Washington, D.C. 20207. CPSC, Washington, D.C. 20207. Product safety. It's no accident.
You know, when a woman finds a man physically attractive, they say he's a real hunk. And when they see my next guest, they say he's a real Hulk. Here is the Hulk himself. Here is Lou Ferrigno. I don't know how to tell you this, but you broke a loop on your belt back there, but
I know that from last night.
Tell me, that's not the fella that sang just now, is it?
Is that from work? What?
No. No, that's not the guy that sang.
No, you...
No, because I wanted to tell him how much I enjoyed the lyrics.
Oh. You filmed a part, I'm told, a part of the episode of the Hulk in New York, right?
That's right, in Times Square.
How did... You know, we did a week of shows in New York, and we did them all out in various areas. Instead of going to a studio, we went to all different locations. And New Yorkers are very demonstrative. They don't fool around when they want to say hello. They don't care if you're shooting or what. Well, what did they do to you? How'd they react to you, Lou?
I tell you, it's wild. They do something from outer space, you know? And when I was filming down there, I had to run down 42nd Street, and the temperature was 12 degrees. I had to work from 8 in the morning to 5 at night.
In your shirt sleeves, a torn shirt, and the makeup.
Right. So anyway,
12 degrees?
I had to relax in this car.
And without shoes, right?
That's right. So between the scenes, I would relax in the car. And some people actually thought it was really something from a zoo from South America. Like from convince them, you know? I said, oh my God.
Is this before the show was known?
This was the second
episode
on the series.
Oh, well, then that's before. Now
they
of course, know, because it's such a popular show. I wonder, why did they take a show that's successful and screw around with the time and try you at different times?
I guess that's what happened with the network. Normally, a lot of times they like to experiment, but CBS realized it was a mistake.
And they got you back where you belong now.
And I feel at this time slot now, like next season will be against Fantasy Island. I think we're going to win the time slot because the script is improving each time, and Bill's really working hard at it, Bixby himself. And we have some terrific shows coming up.
You're a superhero now to kids. Did you have any superheroes as a kid?
Oh, yeah. When I was young, I followed George Reeves, who plays Superman.
Oh, yeah.
I had Ulysses S. Grant.
Oh, yes. Remember him. I remember him very well. How did kids react, Lou, when they see you?
Well, for example, I'll be working in my garage, I'll be walking the street, and I can hear them mumbling to one another. Is he gonna turn green? Look and watch him, he's gonna get mad. Watch him, you know?
Is he gonna turn green?
But they get a tremendous reaction from it because they could relate to it. It's very idealistic to them, you know? It's just...
Yeah. On your show, whenever Bill Bixby gets angry, he turns into the Hulk. What do you do when you get frustrated?
I broke 4 walls away in my house, and the house being reconstructed.
You mad? Now, he's a very gentle man. Now, here's a guy who could probably pick this studio up if he wanted to, but you're not a troublemaker, or you've never been the kind of guy to look for trouble, are you?
No, I'm just a very calm guy. I'm the opposite.
What do you do when guys start coming on strong with you because they know how strong you are?
Just walk away because I have better sense not to argue with people. And, of course, everybody knows that it's always a disadvantage for me because I'm a big talker for a big person. But it's something I just have to walk away because I know inside myself what I'm capable of doing. And I don't want to lower myself to their level. So it's something you have to cope with.
Yeah. What would you do? That's wonderful. That's really good. That deserves applause. That really does. But when you get angry, do you have a temper?
Oh, just like everybody else, and nothing to do with physical force. It's just, I just relieve a lot of my frustration from training the gym, from doing the show. And basically, I very rarely lose my temper because it's just something like how to really get me really going, just like an average person.
You know what's going through my mind? I know Georgie probably knows this story, but years ago, Sugar Ray Robinson, I believe, cut off a truck in his car and then came to a stoplight. And he was in Chicago at the time, and the guy came up and went, "What do you mean?" The guy went, "Don't I know you?" He had his hand like this, and he said, "Don't I know you?" And Sugar Ray said, "You don't act like you do." You don't act like you do.
Just take a little psychology.
You played professional.
I'll change it and make it about 2 Jews in Pittsburgh.
You were a bodybuilder for many years, and that looks to me like it would be just bloody boring standing in there lifting those things and grunting and groaning and straining yourself. How often do you train now to stay the way you are?
About 4 times a week.
For how long each time?
I'd say about an hour and a half. It's funny, I came a long way because when I first started the shallow sport, and people just kind of like put me down for it because they thought it was a freak type of sport. And Schwarzenegger himself built up bodybuilding where it is, so now I'm bringing bodybuilding, but the hope to the general public is a separate thing that anybody can pick up weight training.
When you build up your arm to that size, could you ever bring it down to I hate to say normal or whatever, you know, because I remember it was Mickey Hargitay that was married to Jane Mansfield. When he got off of bodybuilding, he brought his weight down and he got, you know, to the point where he didn't look like he was going to burst out of his shirt. Is that possible, Lou, once you built yourself up?
Sure, I have the ability to fluctuate my body weight because the time I trained from the 1975 Superstar, I've lost 50 pounds.
50 since then?
Mm-hmm. And I was really fast, and I won a few competitions. And it's amazing that since I could fluctuate my body weight, it's good for film too. You know, playing a role of a heavier or a lighter person.
You know, I know this is going to be hard to believe for everyone, but and especially you, George. But you know about this, you rascal. You've been keeping this from me. George Jessel has a poster coming out, and you've been into bodybuilding. You didn't tell me about it. And we have your picture on camera right now. Look at it. Look at George. Would you believe that a man that age can look that way? Lou Ferrigno, we'll be right back.
These 2 words are pretty descriptive of what's happening today. Experts forecast that in the 1980s, living standards will be higher. You'll be able to enjoy real buying power and prosperity. They claim you could cash in and cash in big if you know in advance what to expect. Reach for your...
All right, Tom. Come on, Tom, let's go. All right, what can we say through this TV here? We're going to talk about the star coming up in about 2 minutes here. All right,
Get on there. Shit.
Oh, commercial is fast.
Oh, say something, hurry up.
No comment.
No
comment.
Talk so you can hear it.
No comment.
Braves, come on.
No comment.
Say something, hurry up before the show starts.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got Bill Kushnerik coming up next. Going to show you how he built that body to what it is today. That's right. He's going to show you them exercises here. That's right. Glory, hallelujah. I want you to raise your hands, everybody. I want you to raise your hands and touch the Lord. The Lord is going to touch you tonight. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Lord touched Bill Kushnerik. You know that body didn't come from anywhere but the Lord. Raise up and say hallelujah, hallelujah. You feel it. I feel it. We all feel it. Ladies and gentlemen, hallelujah. There he is. They're confirming already. Ladies and gentlemen, I see it coming. Look at the muscles coming out of that shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, that man did not get what he is today from nothing. He worked out with weights day after day after day. Pumped iron, pumped iron. Look at his face. You think that face was born like that? You're goddamn right it was. Oh, it's pitiful. It's pitiful. This racquetball's been bouncing off that nigga's head. Look at that. Look at that. I want you to see this man's stomach. He has pain. This man's a bodybuilder. It took him 2 years to grow that beard. You know why it takes so long to grow the beard? All his strength's gone to his muscles, ladies and gentlemen. This goes through the TV. Test 1, 2.
I give it to people so everybody gets.
Wait.
That was Bucks, by the way.
Testing. We got a really big show here.
We got a really big show coming up. You know, I asked you a moment ago about how much you work out, and I'd just like to have you give us an idea
of what you go through, but I'll tell you what we'll do. Why don't we get maybe 3 guys to volunteer from our studio audience? Can we have some hands of guys who are willing to come up here on stage? Just come on up, sir. Come on up. Come on. Here we go. Nice enough. Okay, fine.
Hey, Mike, are you ganging up on me here?
Boy, we got a lot of people. A lot of people upstairs. See what you asked? You asked for 3 guys. You got an audience that wants to volunteer. Now, what would you... give us an idea of some of the things you do, and we'll see how it works out with these fellas, all right, from our audience.
Okay, so you want to join with me, Mike? Sure. All right, you're very familiar with the first exercise, the jumping jack. The scissor jack, whatever. You keep the hands together to the sky and the toe. It's just like, right?
Right.
Okay.
How many of those?
You can do as many as you want till you feel that your breathing is kind of like ties you down, then you rest.
It's good to get your heart started, George.
I'd rather read a book.
Rather read a book. Okay, what's the next one?
Okay, and it would be a squat thrust. Normally it'd be staying in this position. Up.
Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Let me see that one more time. Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
You think it's straight?
Next.
I had an uncle that did that. He'll be buried Saturday.
George gets all his exercises carrying those caskets. You're next, Lou. What's next?
I'm going to demonstrate jumping rope, but those are too small for me.
The ropes are too small?
So
yeah, because there's so much up loose. So you got to get longer. Do we have any? Can you handle it?
I know, but this is everybody familiar with jumping rope. It's just trying to relax the body.
Too short. The ropes are too short. These are for Hervé Villechaize. Remember when Paul... You want to try it, one of you fellas? Why don't you try it? Sure. Tell him if he's doing it right. Okay. Keep your feet right first. That's perfect. Okay, what's next? The push-ups?
Okay, so now we're going to get to the push-up and extended push-up. And this is going to be rather difficult.
Oh,
and
well,
this will be a tough for you and these guys.
Tough for me?
All right, so normally everybody knows how you do a push-up. It's like this fashion.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to demonstrate now is you keep your legs and do a push-up like this.
You are kidding. This is the one we're used to
that's
doing.
the regular push-up. Now.
Hold it a minute. Wait a minute. I haven't started yet. Boy, are they in for a shot.
Yeah. Here, keep flat.
Now what?
Here you go. Up.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm going to do it.
Just go.
Hey! You notice that? Well, come on now. All right, the Hulk is usually rips off his shirt, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
I have to say one thing.
you guys
Mike
have to
is
remove your
perfect.
shirts to do this. Come on. Come on. Shirts off, guys. Music, shirts off. Little stripping music. Go, guys. I've done that before. Do that. You're right. Okay, I want you. You take off your shirt. Okay. Now, I want to get your names and addresses so we know where to send the remains. Your name, please.
Bill Kushnerik.
Hi, Bill. Where are you from?
Chicago.
Chicago, my home. Hey, good to see you. And your name?
Michael Moskowitz.
Michael, where are you from?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. And your name?
Robert Keller.
Robert Keller?
Kelly.
Kelly. Hey, where are you from?
New York.
New York.
My hometown.
Jim Shikazy.
Where are you from, Jim?
Northridge.
Northridge, California. Your name?
Vince Megan, Mike, Syracuse, New York.
Syracuse, New York. Vince Megan. Lou Ferrigno, gentlemen. Okay. You're going to start them off. Now, can you get them all on the mat, or do you want them? Where do you want them for this? Should we take them one at a time or all at once? Just get out in front of the mat or on the mat or
I just want to say
whatever.
one thing, Mike, if I may.
Yes.
Show you what a good audience this is when Syracuse gets a round of applause.
What was that? It's a great place. Okay, guys, jumping jacks first, right? Go on, line up out here. Come on. Ready? Wait a second. Wait a minute. Your pants are loose? I mean, how loose are they? Man, are they loose? Well, listen, when you do this, I'll tell you what. I'll get my coat and hold it in front of him if his pants fall off, okay? But you can't stop. You got to keep going. Ready? Go ahead, guys.
All right, go.
Hey, 2, ha, ha, ho, ha, he, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push-ups, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait, keep going. Keep going, guys. No, Syracuse, down, George. No, the regular push-ups. Okay, squat thrust. You remember that? Remember that, guys? Down, then out, and then show them, Lou. Wait a minute. Refresh their memories. A squat thrust. Lou's going to show you, guys. You got it. No, go ahead. Let him do one. Down, back, up, and up. Okay. Ready?
Okay. Let's do 10.
Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. And 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2. Wait, hold it a minute. Hold it a minute. You're a little slow. I'm learning. I'm only gonna warn you once, then I'm gonna send Lou in. And he wouldn't hurt a fly.
You know what's amazing? What they've done this few moments, if American today would just devote 5 or 10 minutes doing this, you'd be surprised how much more they could keep fit. It's just the idea of doing it.
Yeah, we're making jokes about this, but I want to tell you something. I'm a little disappointed that your pants didn't fall off. I think we were hoping for the best. You're real good sports, and I thank you for this. And we'd like to show you what the winner of last year's Lou Ferrigno's I Want to Be a Hulk contest. Let's see today what this gentleman would look like. He won this very contest last year.
With my arthritis, getting in and out of the tub can be frightening. But with Arthritis Strength Bufferin, I can ease the minor pain for hours, move better. It gives me extra strength when the arthritis first flares up. But Arthritis Strength Bufferin adds extra protection from stomach upset ordinary aspirin can cause. Sure feels good to have the extras of Arthritis Strength Bufferin.
Arthritis Strength Bufferin. Extra strength, extra protection.
It's hard to say which is worse, constipation or the discomfort that often accompanies it. Doxadan can help solve both problems. It's a combination of 2 effective liquid medicines. One medicine by itself is an excellent laxative. The other, an effective softening ingredient to help eliminate discomfort. No other laxative combines these medicines for reliable, gentle relief of constipation and the discomfort that often accompanies it. Try Doxadan, recommended by doctors and pharmacists for years.
Hands soft as they've ever been. Your hands looking young once again. One touch says they feel soft as before.
Improved Jergens lotion is extra rich with moisturizers, so my hands look younger and feel their softest.
Smooth and inviting, you'll have the feeling he loves so much.
Happy birthday, dear.
Jergens lotion. It's improved, and your hands will prove it.
This is what you should be having for breakfast tomorrow morning. It's Kellogg's Most, and it's different than any nutritional cereal you can buy. Kellogg's Most cereal contains a multivitamin and iron supplement, the goodness of wheat germ, and the high fiber of bran, all woven into a combination of ingredients no other cereal offers. And a crunchy wheat taste. Delicious. With all that going for you, why settle for less than Most?
Dick, to make it short and sweet, you've been a joy to work with this week. You're a very cooperative, professional gentleman, and we've thoroughly enjoyed having you here.
Thank you, Mike.
And if you keep your eye on the screen, as our listeners will, you'll see what's taking place here all week.
Really?
Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together.
Now he may not go far, but sure as a star. Wherever we are, it's together. Wherever I go, I know he goes. Wherever I go, I know she goes. No fuss, no fights, no feuds, and no egos. Amigos together, through thick and through thin, all out or all in. And whether it's wind, place, or show, how with me for you and you for me, we'll muddle through whatever we do, together wherever we go. Wherever I go, I know he goes. Wherever I go, I know she goes. No fits, no fights, no feuds, and no egos. Amigos together, through thick and through thin, all out or all in. Oh, whether it's wind, place, or show. Now with me for you and you for me, we'll muddle through whatever we do together, wherever we go. Together, wherever we go.
Thank you, Danny. Get over. That's so exciting. Right.
I want to say one thing in compliment to Mike Douglas. This is the most informative and best put together talk sing show that I've ever heard of or been on in my long career in the amusement.
I concur.
We'll see you next week, the chair. Bye-bye.